And now, your first alert weather.
Yeah, broke some temperature records today, bringing in the heat with highs well into the mid to upper 90s. We're looking to do the same again here for tomorrow. Plus, the temperatures warming to the century mark for this weekend as hot high pressure continues to build in throughout the west. And this is just really going to be stuck with us all throughout the Labor Day approaching weekend. So it's going to be pretty hot. Not a lot of wet weather out there. The thunderstorm risk pretty much non-existent as we head through the next couple of days. Right now, we're at the mid-70s for Idaho Falls. Still pretty warm and mild, even at this time of the night. Calm conditions at the Idaho Falls Airport. Pocatello, we have temperatures around 80 right now. Taking a live look through the Farm Bureau Skycam. Mainly clear conditions tonight. We have a little bit of that smoke and haze drifting in from the fires of central Idaho. But the big story, again, it's all the heat. A heat advisory has been issued by the National Weather Service for areas of eastern Idaho, southern Idaho, and out west towards Boise and even parts of eastern Oregon. With temperatures over the next few days getting around 95 to 100, that heat advisory is warranted, especially because it's so unusual to see this much heat this late in the season. I mean, it's summer. It's normally getting pretty warm outside, but I mean, this is going a little excessive for fair time. We get temperatures close to 100 degrees for this Saturday and Sunday. That's when we have the heat advisory going through this weekend. Now, the Viper picking up on a few thunderstorms earlier today around places like Jackson and through the Snake Highlands, but you'll notice the clock is ticking and nothing's showing up. Yeah, it's dry out there. We got a few clouds floating on through, but that's pretty much it. We got this big dome of high pressure, and it's going to stay strong. It's actually going to strengthen as we get into Friday and Saturday. You'll notice, though, look to the north here. We got a little bit of wet weather, a few storm clouds getting across North Idaho out of Spokane and getting up towards Coeur d'Alene and even further north all the way up to Boundary County. Now, that is a little disturbance that's rapid in here from the north, and that's going to drive in some wind here for your Thursday afternoon. It's going to be hot and breezy tomorrow, and I'm talking to winds about 15 to 20 here on average. That high is going to strengthen into Friday, sending the jet well into Canada, and again, this is going to allow our highs for this weekend to hit the century mark for much of the Snake River Plain and the valleys of eastern Idaho. Here's a look at the Vipercast. Tonight, we have those clouds drifting on through. No major threats for thunderstorms. Clearing out, it's going to be hot and sunny for your Thursday with the winds increasing throughout the afternoon. We'll have a few thunderstorms focused out towards central Wyoming, but you'll notice here locally, it's dry still. Not a lot of cloud cover coming through here for Thursday or Friday. We got temperatures into the mid to upper 90s for Friday afternoon. With the lighter winds coming through, light winds, a stagnant atmosphere, hot temperatures Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures will really take off after lunch tomorrow. We'll be into the 60s tonight through tomorrow morning, and then we're into the 70s late tomorrow morning. Lunchtime, 85 to 90 degrees, and then all the way up to 95 for Idaho Falls by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. UV index about 25 to 35 minutes. We're on the higher end of the scale still. And then we have the smoke. It's going to be an issue in central Idaho, but not so much for the Snake River Plain or into the valleys of western Wyoming. The smoke is just starting to filter a little bit into the Snake River Plain here tomorrow afternoon, but the majority of that smoke is going to be focused for central and western Idaho, getting out towards Boise. Temperatures at 92 for Montpelier tomorrow with 87 in Afton. We got 94 in Malad, 88 in Lava. Highs at 93 for Rexburg, 87 in Driggs tomorrow with 88 in Jackson. Central Idaho, a high of 95 for Salmon, 89 in Mackay, 90 in Arco, and we should score about a 95 tomorrow for Idaho Falls, 98 in Pocatello, 98 also out towards Burley. Here's your 8-day. We'll go to Jackson. Highs will be pushing close to 90 for Saturday afternoon under mostly sunny skies, and we're into the mid to upper 80s for the rest of the week. I should say that rest of the 8-day forecast getting us into next week. We got some smoke and haze drifting through Salmon and some afternoon breezy conditions picking up. Temperatures around 97 degrees on Friday, 100 for Saturday. Blackfoot getting ready for the Eastern Idaho State Fair. Got temperatures here, mid-90s for highs on Friday, and we're hitting 101 for Saturday, 100 on Sunday. We're looking to stay hot and toasty well into next week with numbers still into the 90s and low 100s. Rexburg, a high of 94 for Friday, 97 for both Saturday and Sunday. Under sunny skies, lows sliding back into the mid to upper 50s. Pocatello, we're going to see highs here just a smidge under 100 for tomorrow with a high of 98 degrees. 97 for Friday and 102 for the high on Saturday. Pulling up that heat from the south, and it's stuck with us through Labor Day. Idaho Falls, 95, the average high here for tomorrow and Friday. We're hitting 100 for Saturday. We're going to pick up on that heat and the strengthening ridge of high pressure this weekend with hot, sunny conditions, highs hanging back into the upper 50s to lower 60s. It's also looking very hot all throughout next week. Our Caribou Ford Spirit of Idaho comes to us here from Penny and Soda Springs, and I thought this was a fitting way to close out the month. We got a nice